All right, all right, all right, all right. Nobody here yet. I see. We wait around for a little while, see if anybody comes. See if anybody show up. Good discussion today. Maybe we can talk to you about a few things we learned in our little adventure to the NBI Capitol Building, turning in our 13A at immigration, the LTO, my license, and my registration for my vehicle. We just talk about it all if anybody shows up for sure. Let's see. Let me go to comments and see if anyone is here. And we got nobody yet. Anyway, guys, just chime in when you get here. Let me know you're here. Give us a thumbs up in that category up there if you like the discussion we're about to have.
Or somebody there now?
Nobody's here, I don't think. I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see if they're here or not. I got a couple weeks left till I get my glasses, so
Yeah.
I can't see hardly anything. Is anybody there? I don't know.
No, not yet.
Not yet. So we're gonna wait around a few minutes, see if anybody shows up.
Here is your eyeglasses.
Yeah, well, I don't know where them other ones are. I think they're in the car.
Oh yeah.
I don't really want to wear those. It don't matter. I don't need the eyeglasses for what I'm gonna be talking about today. So Betty's here. So we got one, right?
No.
0.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody's here and we just don't see them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be an interesting subject today. We have the NBI. Got back the results for that. With doing that, it got us eligible to turn in our 13A marriage visa, and we had all the paperwork ready except for that, and now we did. I mean, a few days ago we did, and we turned it in. Some changes have happened in the local Bureau of Immigration.
Mm-hmm.
Some requirements have changed, and we want to share those with everybody, if anybody that wants to know. And we will be here for as long as it takes.
Yeah.
If you miss it, you can rewind it and look at it, or come by and look at it later. It'll be great. Anyway, so we're here to discuss this very important subjects. We've had to return to several offices in the last few days, weeks, however long it was, and redo things. So when people get in here, I'll start it up. Let me see what this looks like. I'll do some. Are you on there?
Not yet.
Okay. I want to stop the cam here and see if it shows there. That is it on the thing?
No. Wait, I'll just check.
Did you see anything?
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
there's an ad first.
Yeah.
Please rate your ads experience on your show.
Always ad in there. Maybe that's what it's taking. A little bit of time to get people in from an ad. Always ad. Maybe that's what it's taking. Does it show my picture?
No, not yet, because you turned it off, right?
I turned the picture off, but it should show that picture up there. Does it show my picture?
No.
It should here. Turn the picture off. What does this say? Remove?
No.
It don't say remove? What is
it is remove.
I wonder if I can change it to picture here. Just mute. Let's see if I can edit. So when I do that,
I put a comment there. Hello, 1 million.
Hello, 1 million.
Hello, 1 million. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, $1 million. Let's see. I'm going to go to banner. And I'm going to start this banner, I think. What does this banner say?
Mm,
Maybe I'm too high.
minimal, classic, bubble, block.
No, not that one. Let's see. Over here. Where is the one up there? It is at the bottom, right? Oh, I was wanting it to just slide across.
Baguio.
Yeah. Got Philippines Adventures, but I don't have the subject for sliding across.
Mm.
Where would that be? Maybe.
No,
It says NBI somewhere.
I can't see an NBI there.
Got ticker.
Yeah,
There. What does that ticker say right there?
time to get this party started.
Yeah, we'll do that.
No.
We'll do that one for now. But I wanted a ticker that would say, I'll just redo this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted a ticker that would say,
Let's delete. Yeah.
just edit. Anybody here yet?
No.
Nobody. You?
Yeah.
So it don't matter. Let's see here. It's more into it. Let's do the NBI thing. Let's do the NBI thing. Nobody yet. I guess I'll just stay here till somebody comes.
Yeah.
No result. No NBI results. 13A visa.
It's hard.
Yeah. A visa change. LTO license and registration, right? But I wanted a ticker there.
Yeah, I can put that ticker.
But it ain't no ticker there.
Oh yeah. Time to get this.
Garbage that. I want the ticker here. So I'm gonna edit. Get rid of that.
Mm.
Okay. We write it in since nobody here. You here?
Yeah.
So that's one.
Mm.
It'll be a whole hour if I stay a whole hour. Just do.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe they are still asleep or busy working.
Maybe. NBI results.
I just joined before I cook, so it's early, still early.
Results. 13A visa. Guys, these are just our experience. It may be different for you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, put the wrong thing there.
Mm.
It's supposed to be 13. Let's try her again. Three people here now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We'll be right with you, guys. I'm trying to fix this thing.
Yeah. Hello, 3 million people.
Hello, 3 million people. How are you today? We're about to get this thing going. We're going to want a lot of questions from you guys, of course.
Yeah.
And I got a couple more things to do right before I do this. But I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Because nobody was here, so we just decided we go ahead and I keep on writing the wrong thing in. Okay. So what happened? We went last week and got my NBI investigation clearance from the NBI.
Yeah.
And so we're going to stick that up there. Here we go. There it is. All right.
Yeah, it's JG. Hello, JG.
JG, how you doing, buddy?
Mm-hmm. He's there.
JG's here and Betty's here and somebody else here, but they ain't saying nothing. Let's do
Yeah.
JG like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing
And
great.
Gaia.
We're doing great, JG. How are you?
Yeah.
We're just going to discuss some of the fiascos we went through during our NBI 13A and LTO visits the last week and discuss some of the changes. And people don't realize that this stuff is going quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Very quick.
Is there.
Lagaya. Hello, Lagaya. There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
And here's my baby.
I'm so dark.
Anyway, yeah, I'm so white.
White, black and white.
Let's put some more on you.
You know,
There you go.
I think that won't help. It'll make me really darker. That light.
Okay. So let's see. JD says hello again, I think.
Yeah.
What does he say? Hello to Lagaya. Hello, Lagaya. I'm glad you came by. Anyway, we got a few people here now. I could start, but I'm thinking on waiting just a few more minutes, guys. And getting some more in here. I guess I need my glasses back on to see what's going on. Oh, we got 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
So we'll just repeat ourselves a couple times. Maybe the people that come along later will ask me questions. Guys, if you got any questions, just go ahead and ask them. I'll try to answer best of my knowledge and ability.
Yeah.
Best of my ability. So let's start with the first thing we did. So last week,
we're done.
We went to the NBI, which is at the Capitol building. and guys, watch Betty's channel because she's got a video of the Capitol building and the surrounding area, and it's really beautiful there. I couldn't believe it. Statues and gardens and everything at the Capitol building where you go to court and everything else, the NBI is there and all that. So it's a really beautiful place here in San Fernando. If you get a chance, go by there, check it out. I mean, just to walk around if it's not too hot. It was hot. But Betty's got a video. You want to drop your video?
No, don't have it yet.
Don't have it. You want to drop your link?
No.
It's Betty's and BT's Adventures, guy. It's not Philippines Adventures. Just Betty and BT's Adventures. So that's her channel, and if you guys can go check her out sometime. She does cooking and everything with me now. It's just pretty fun.
Yeah, so
we're having fun.
I'll put some videos.
Mm-hmm. So let me put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm reading. Okay, so we did go to the NBI, and what did I have for breakfast? I didn't have anything yet. No breakfast for me yet.
Tocino. Why? You like tocino, JG?
Yeah. You like tocino, man? Yes. And there you are.
Yeah.
And there you are again. Okay, so we went there. Usually when you go to a government office, guys, it takes a long time around here to get anything done. You have to wait several hours or sometimes all day. But at the NBI, my results were ready. Walked in, walked out 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm telling you, it didn't take no longer than a minute to stand there and get the result back.
Yeah.
And we keep a copy, and the other copy, and another copy that we had to make goes with your 13A visa, and you turn it in that way.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, he said he loves to see no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Daddy don't like it. Shiner don't like it. Beatty don't like it. Right?
What?
The tocino, the one that I cook is just like sweet pork. You said it tastes like
Vinegar.
yeah, it's sour.
It's okay though. She's wrong about that. I like everything she cooks. I ain't never.
I didn't cook that.
I've never had anything she cooked that I didn't like.
Nice. It's Betty and Betty. Hello.
And that guy, yeah. Anyway, so hey, it was great because we went out and started walking around the Capitol building grounds and got some good video of the statues and the gardens and everything. It's a really, really big place.
Yeah.
It was really hot, but we got a good video of it and we got a lot of pictures of it. I just haven't seen any of them yet.
It's really, really hot. Yeah.
Because I forgot my
cell phone.
My cell phone, yeah. Anyway, so we went and got the NBI was the easiest thing that I've done all week.
Yeah. So what's the result? What was the result?
The results was I'm free and clear of any charges in the United States or here.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to jail and I don't have to worry about it no more.
No criminal record
to speak of, it said.
Yeah.
To speak of, I don't know what that means. Anyway, but you guys know I was in a bike club and I've had a big past, but nothing major and nothing that would bother me in getting my investigation done. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I know, right? So maybe they just.
That was a close one.
Maybe they just didn't. Maybe they didn't,
What do you mean?
Either he means it was a close one for me getting in trouble at the NBI, or it's a close one because I said I love everything that you've cooked, and a close one that you didn't bash me in the head. Okay, so you set me up, I know. So then we had the 13A. We're ready to do our.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the NBI.
Yeah.
Investigation clearance.
Yeah.
And now we're ready to turn in our 13A visa. So since we had it in hand, did we do it that day?
Yeah.
We drove to the
BI, Bureau of Immigration.
Bureau of Immigration in English City at Marquee Mall. And we went in. And we had 2 folders. In every video I've seen, they had to have 3, 4, or 5 folders. You only had to have 2 folders complete with both of your documents. Then the documents consist of a lot of things, but you only have to have 2 folders.
Yeah.
So with this NBI clearance, it set us up to turn in our paperwork, and we did. We turned in our paperwork, and when we did, we had to wait on an adjuster, evaluator. There before, I'd never seen that there's an evaluator. Usually there's interviews and all that stuff, but no, there's an evaluator, and he wasn't there until after lunch, about 3:00 or so, and they close at 5. So he comes in about 3:00 and looks at the paperwork, makes sure everything's there and done, and blah blah blah, and then they turn it to the cashier, and the cashier collects 11,480 pesos.
Yeah.
For your application fee.
There's a lot of processing.
You have to get a new ACR card. It's all on there, though. Everything's on 11,480 pesos for your application turn in for a 13A.
Yeah.
That's really not that much money, but I'm looking for things to change, guys, because the new president is going to change everything. He's already appointed. You just hadn't read it in yet.
Yeah.
He's already appointed a new director of the Bureau of Immigration. He's also wanting to streamline it because it's still running on the old way they used to run it. So he wants everything going to computers, everything going streamlined, everything moving quicker, not tons of lines out there all the time. He's actually going to straighten out the Bureau of Immigration. I mean, he said so in one of his speeches. So that's a good thing. But I want to tell you, I think it's going to up the fees for your visas. Your visas are going to cost you more within the next 6 months, I'd say.
Maybe 20,000.
Maybe double. Maybe double. So your visas are going to cost you more. And I think they're going to do away with the free visa when you come in, too. I seen one of the guys talking about that. But who knows? I don't know what they're going to do. It just looks different. Okay, so
one thing that you should need to clear something also that it's different,
everywhere.
Requirements everywhere.
And it might be different requirements for individuals and stuff right now as is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you, things are changing because before you would do this and then they'd set up your interview and come back and do your interview. And then
at least they didn't interview us.
No,
right?
There's no more interviews, guys.
Yeah, because I'm nervous.
Yes, she's nervous. Anyway,
I will be
so there's
nervous.
no more interviews, guys. What they do is on the 19th, which is a couple of weeks after you turn it in, they give you a okay or a no okay online.
Yeah.
And you go down there and you get your fingerprints and your pictures, and then you just wait till it goes through the red tape system.
Mm-hmm.
No interviews, nothing else, just fingerprints. Now that's our experience, and it, like we said, it might be different everywhere.
Yeah. So I mean, we give them the 2 folders.
Mm-hmm.
One was the original thing, all we had the documents, and then one was the photocopy of everything.
Yeah.
So we only need 2.
Yeah, and they'll give one of them back to us later.
Yeah.
But they keep them right now for the 3 months. It's okay. So
3 months.
So they said after we get our pictures on the 19th.
Yeah, next Monday.
After we get our pictures and our fingerprints.
Yeah.
It will be 2 to 3 months after that till it's approved. Now it might be.
So what do you think?
It might be December or January.
Yeah.
So my visa runs out in my tourist visa runs out in October. Yeah. So I'll be redoing my tourist visa at least for one time.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know, maybe twice.
Yeah.
But on the one time, I'm going to go ahead and renew it for 2 months. And then after that, I'll start renewing it for 1 month if I have to renew it at all anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm sure.
But I hope it will.
I am very sure that the government is going to.
Let's
see who's here. Hi, Tim Desiak. How you doing? I'll go back over this in a minute, Tim.
Yeah. Good morning, Tim.
Good to see you, Tim. I'm going to come see you pretty soon, buddy. I really am. I'll tell y'all a little story a little later about why I've not been out running around on a bike or walking down the street or nothing like that. It's something that I did to myself, and I got to fix it. And Betty's been fixing.
What?
I'll tell them later.
That's a surprise.
Yeah. So
you know about that.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
13A. You wait. You turn it in. Wait a couple weeks. You go back. You get your fingerprints. You get your pictures, and then right then you wait for 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
There's no interview anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The boss there of the Bureau of Investigation told me no more interview.
Yeah, and I guess
but it costs.
Because they always say either, you know, 3 times already.
Yeah.
That's
well,
why.
anyway, I still had to pay the money.
Yeah.
So that happened. You know, that just happens. Let's see what's going on here. Hello to JG. And
the rain has slowed me down a lot.
Yeah, is it still raining, Tim, there? I didn't know if it was or not. It's not raining here. It's really hot. Yeah. I mean, really hot. So it's a hot day.
Yeah.
So guys, the you can tell that the Bureau of Immigration is changing, and once they get that new computers and everything running, they already appointed a new. The president's already appointed a new commissioner, but he just hadn't announced when he takes over or when he goes in or who he is, or anything.
Yeah.
But he said it, and I seen that. Anyway, so everything's going to change, and I want you guys to look for everything going up in price real soon. Yeah, I think maybe even the first of the year, as soon as it will be. I mean, it could be sooner even, but I think by the first year you're going to see a jump in visa prices.
Yeah.
So it may be a good idea to go ahead and get things out of the way before they do jump.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to jump. I can tell that. How much? Don't know. Don't know anything about it, but I'm sure we'll know soon. Okay, the fingerprinting and the pictures, you got to wait for that, and then 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that covers the 13A visa changes. There's no interview anymore, and that's from the big guy that runs the place. We asked him 2 or 3 times, just to make sure that we didn't have to come in and have that interview. There's no interview. Timothy's, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Tim. They're going to go up.
I'm glad that I don't do the
immigration thing
anymore.
I'm glad you don't either. You got you a good visa going on, right?
Oh, he got the SRRV?
Hi, Tim from Lagaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got the SRRV, but I'm not sure about that, Tim. You'll have to tell us. And if you guys got any questions about what we did at the Bureau of Immigration before we move on, go ahead and ask. We don't care.
But it's really a long process for him.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You go down there. If you go down there real early in the morning, turn your paperwork in. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah, because they don't get there to 3.
Yeah, but we met a couple there, right? And then I asked them that if they do the 13A visa, and then the Filipina said, yeah, they did. And I asked also if they had the interview. And then she said, yeah.
They did have the interview.
But at least we're lucky.
But now, no interview, guys. They dropped it.
Yeah.
They've dropped the interview.
Maybe they are tired.
Our town, I don't know. Maybe they're shy people or something. I don't know. But we asked him several times, and are you sure about that? Yeah, he's sure about that. He's the boss. Okay. Also, I said already the NBI clearance is good, and that's why we were able to turn in 13A visa, because I have no record. On to the LTO. Okay, so
Tim said something there.
Okay, let's see what.
I do have the SRRV courtesy visa.
That's good, Tim. I was gonna get it, but I'm married, so it's just as easy to get 13A for me. I mean, I know there's a lot of benefits, but
SRRV.
I hate to give I'll tell you the truth. I just hate to give a deposit to anything like that, and even though it's just $1,500. I hated giving that much money up front and not being able to use it. And I understand your situation. I would do it if I were doing like you doing. So yeah, and there's a lot of people that need to do that. That one. But on to the LTO. LTO license. Let's start with that.
You're done with that also, right?
I'm done with it now. I'm done with it. I have my license now. And I actually had my license before, but the last name on it wasn't right. And I didn't see that till the next day. So here's my best advice. Going to the LTO. When you get your paperwork back and you pay and everything like that, stop and look and make sure your last name is in the right position on that. Because they put it first, and I thought it was just spell out Simpson Glenn Welch, but it was Welch should have been first and then Simpson Glenn next, because my last name is Welch.
Yeah.
So always check their work, because they're not going to admit that they were wrong. And guess what? If you don't check your work before you leave, they charge you again. So We left, got home next morning, found it.
You only found it out whenever you check your email
Checked my email
from the LTO,
from
right?
the LTO, and well, had an account, made an account in there,
Yeah.
and it showed my name wrong. So
Your name is Welch.
mhm. So
Welch Glenn Welch.
Simpson Glenn Welch.
No, your first name. They put it there, Glenn Welch.
They put me Welch Glenn.
Welch Glenn, yeah. And then your surname is Simpson.
Yeah. So they did everything
Yeah.
backwards.
Did you get pissed off?
Then I got pissed off. I got real pissed off. I didn't just get pissed off. I got mad. So we went down there the next day.
I am single, so it's best for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I have to renew my driver's license. Oh, so he will renew
Oh,
it. Yeah.
if you renew your driver's license, man,
It's
just
easy.
make sure you check it before you leave that place. Or they're going to knock you down. They're going to make you pay them again. So,
Yeah.
is this Sammy? Hello, Sammy.
Sammy Chavez, good morning. Good morning, good morning.
So we did our experience is that.
Yeah.
So the next morning, I'm checking my email. I'm looking in the LTO.
That was a bad experience
Yeah.
for you.
And then I say,
but you need to use to it, government here. I don't want to talk about it because maybe.
yeah, the guy, they ain't gonna admit that they was wrong. You know what? They made up something.
Yeah, I mean, the medical was. They said the medical was there. I mean,
it was the medical's fault because they put my name wrong on their form.
Yeah. Anyway, that guy they didn't.
That ain't no excuse to me. It's their office that screwed up.
But at least
they made the license, Mama.
Yeah, I mean they should at least check it at the medical. The guy there in front.
I don't care about medical. I care about LTO screwing my name up.
Yeah.
So we had to go back.
Yeah.
And registration. Let me tell you what happened with the registration, guys. So
but you don't want, right? You don't want to go back there.
No, I just want to kill everybody. I was thinking,
But it should be correct.
I just sit across the street with binoculars, figure out who that guy was that messed up my paperwork. No, but anyway, I would never do that.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, let's see what we got going on here.
Then until you decided to go back there.
Oh, they put the wrong address on Tim Desiak's. Did you have to pay again, Tim? Let's see if he did.
PG Kuya, I'm busy now.
Okay. Bye, Sammy.
Thank you, Sammy.
But Tim, did you have to pay again when they did it wrong? But I bet they didn't tell you it was their fault. They probably said it was your fault, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the fault of the medical examiners across the street that put the wrong address on there. So they went by that. Yeah. Think about what I just said. Yeah. They went by their people over there instead of doing it themselves. Yeah. With the paperwork that I turned in that had everything right on it.
Yeah. And I asked you if they asked you to double check it, and then you said no, they didn't.
They asked me to do
that. The girl didn't ask you to double check it, right?
No, she just shoved it through the window and said, "Here."
But
I said, what do you want me to go home now? She said, "Yeah, go home."
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't care. No, I hope she's watching. No, just kidding. Anyhow, so that happened. Then at the same time, same day, we thought we'd come out with something good that day. The same day before that, we went at 7 a.m. to the emission control place to get the car checked for smog emissions.
Yeah.
It costs like $800, 800 pesos.
Registration, yeah.
It costs like $800 pesos there to get it done.
Yeah. And
we sit there for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy says, "No, we can't do it. You don't have a stencil with the OR numbers matching."
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted all my numbers matching. But let me tell you another story to this thing. When I bought that car, I spent 20,000 pesos. And well, I didn't, but the guy I bought it from spent 20,000 pesos. And we went to the LTO
yeah.
and to all kind of other places to get things done. I think we went 5 times down there, really.
Where?
To the LTO.
No, not
3 times.
3 times.
Went 3 times down there, but every time we went down there, they sent us away to go the other side of town to the police station to get that graphite OR thing where the numbers of my engine, numbers of my frame match. Well,
Yeah.
we already had done it, but it's on file, and it's on file. It is on file. So they said they couldn't do it with that graphite thing. We went down to LTO and told them what they said, and she says, well, we got to have emissions no matter what. And they wouldn't do it at the place that was suggested to do it, which is, a few blocks away.
Yeah.
So what we had to do is leave, come home, wait till Monday. And on Monday, let's see what Tim says first.
I used to live at the wrong address.
Oh, it was your fault then. You can't blame them.
So I know. So he didn't let them fix it.
I wonder if did it cost you anything to redo it? Or anything?
No, maybe he didn't do that. Tim didn't
Anyway,
do that.
what we had to do was go to a local emission control, which he only had the diesel computer one. He didn't have the gasoline computer, but he pointed us to the Red Horse statue, which is on the way to. It's in Mexico.
Near SM.
Near SM. It's right down the road, and that guy did the emissions, and he didn't even have to have the stencil.
Yeah.
He did it for 500 pesos instead of 800. So,
no, it's really only 500 pesos.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I thought you said 800.
I said 500 instead of 800. Okay.
No, but it's really 500.
Anyway, yeah, it's 500. It would cost us 500. We go down to the LTO. We show them that they'd messed up on my license.
Something to paperwork, yeah.
Yeah. So they always make you pay. No matter what.
You need to go on the window 9.
Hello, Verna, Gordon.
Window 8, window 9, window 10.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always a window you got to go to. And a picture and your fingerprints and go home. Here, go home.
Yeah, they don't have a window shopping there.
No window shopping.
They have window 7.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9,
1
10.
through 10.
Hello, Verna Cordon. Yeah.
Hello, Verna.
Shout out.
Hi, Verna from JG.
Yeah, JG is still there. Thank you so much for the 10
Verna,
million
hello.
viewers. Yeah.
The guy, hello. All right. Yeah, we got 10 million viewers now, so we can go back across. Anyway, if you guys got any questions about it, just let us. So what we did, we did go back the next Monday, and we had all the right paperwork, and we complained about how they'd messed up on my name, and they blamed it on the doctor's office across the street that did my medical exam.
Yeah, the medical.
And so that don't fly with me. It was their fault. It wasn't the doctor's fault. It was their fault. So even though he wrote down the wrong address, they had 10 other documents in front of them that had the wrong name.
Yeah,
they had 10 other documents in front of them that had my correct name, spelling, and surname and everything.
Yeah.
So they're going to blame it on the guy across the street. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I'm not accepting. I told them I don't accept that. I didn't say it in a mean way. I said I don't accept it, but I guess I'll have to pay your. Well, how much they charged me then?
For the new.
Yeah.
380.
If they mess up, it costs 380 pesos extra for them to redo it.
Yeah.
Even if they don't mess up, you're going to have to pay right then at 780 pesos.
Because of the ID.
And then your registration is going to cost you, what was it? 1,000.
Registration? 3,000?
3,000.
3,000
a year.
like that. Yeah.
Because you got to pay for your insurance right there and everything too. So it's all covered now in registration. You get your insurance right there. Now you could get your insurance somewhere else for cheaper. It's not that much anyway, and you might as well get it there because if you don't, it's going to be a long day for you. Just like
the insurance there.
Yeah, and it covers everything.
A Brit in there? No, you didn't.
Who is it?
A Brit.
A Brit. Oh, hello, Chris. How are you, Chris?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
I didn't know. What's the 30-day visa?
Okay, the 13A visa changes. The 13A visa changes is they've dropped your interview. Now that I'm gonna say this, restate this. It may be different everywhere because I've seen all kinds of different people saying
Requirements,
different requirements. We only have to turn in 2 folders. That's it.
Original copy and a photocopy.
And a photocopy. That's it. Not 3, not 4, not 5. Some of them said 5 on some of the videos.
Maybe because of their town.
And it might be different in their town, right?
Yeah.
They might want that just for their town. I don't know. Also, Chris, they got to remember the interviews that they used to do? Well, here in English City, no more interviews.
Yeah.
So you pay your 11,000 and how much was it? 11,480 pesos, and then
JJ said the Queen,
yeah,
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen, yeah. I'll talk about it. Queen Elizabeth. Anyway, then you pay that. Then you go back a week later or 2 weeks later, and you get your fingerprints and your pictures made,
including me,
including you.
Okay, they need that.
Yeah, but she don't understand. She is the petitioner. She is the one they're talking about. They want to see her and her fingerprints, and she is the petitioner.
I don't have a fingerprint.
Yeah, you better. Anyway,
it's not here anymore because
But yeah, she's the one they want to see, her birth certificate and everything.
Yeah.
And it's
TMDC said Filipino people do not admit to making mistakes.
That's right, they don't. And this one was blatant.
Not everyone.
It was blatant. It's blatant. No, everyone, even you.
No.
Yeah, you won't do it.
Okay, I'll go.
See, it pisses her off whenever you say that.
Because I'm so tired.
You're so
I don't
beautiful.
like that.
Anyway, yeah. So then you go back, get your pictures and your fingerprints, and then you wait 2 to 3 months. No interview. No more interview. And that's from the boss down there at English City. He said no interview anymore.
Yeah.
3 times. So I asked him 3 times, guys, and that's how it went. Yeah, 11,480 was the price for everything. That was for my new ACR card because mine's a Visa. Mine's a tourist ACR card.
Yeah.
And that was for the fees and everything inquired. They had it all listed. Do you have that list?
What?
The price for each thing.
Yeah, it's in the.
But one of them, I don't know. I have it right
everything,
here.
all the fees.
All the fees is 11,480, Chris.
It was written on the, on the paper or the receipt, official receipt that they will give you.
And the interviews are out because I think it just was taking too much time.
It's $2 to $5. Yeah, I guess it's the same.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about the same there. That's 11,480 pesos.
Yeah, it's the same.
Right around $225. It's close.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to go up, Chris. It's going to double, or it might not. It might just go up a little. But I know that they're changing everything. They're going to go computer zip zap and be over with it pretty soon.
They will increase it because they will say you are a foreigner. You are rich. Did a Filipino ever give you the wrong direction? Happened to me a lot, and I was only there a few weeks at a time.
I do that all the time, man. They're not going to admit they don't know where it is either. They're going to tell you go there and then down there and then down there.
Straight.
They
go
won't
right.
point. They go
left.
They go like that way.
That
Over there.
way, over there.
And then Kaliwa. Kaliwa Kenny over there,
Because we don't know how to say it,
Yeah.
Turn left, turn right.
They don't
Because they said, kumaliwa ka, kumanan ka, derecho,
Yeah, derecho.
Derecho.
Oh, they won't point.
Kumaliwa ka.
Derecho.
Yeah.
That means straight ahead. Derecho. Derecho. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. So the interviews, according to the boss at English City Marquee Mall Bureau of Immigration, says no more interviews.
Mm-hmm.
3 times asking.
In the Philippines said pesos, 225 pesos.
Yeah, it's going to change, Chris.
I mean, maybe
this is for the 13A, Chris. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what visa you had to. Oh, you're already approved though, Chris. You just do it yearly, right? See, this was my first time.
First time, yeah.
This is my first time, Chris. I I mean, it's initial everything. So
So after you're on your probationary,
we'll have to do a probationary and pay that whole thing again.
Yeah.
But then after that, I think it goes down to what you're talking about, Chris.
225.
Because you've been here quite a while longer than I have, and I mean, you've been here. I mean, I've been here a long time in the 80s and 90s, but then I left, and everything's changed on me. So, except for the culture. But yeah, JG, they put me in places I don't even want to talk about it.
How JG,
How did you react to that, JG? Did you look here, guys? That about covers those things, and we'll go back over them. But I'm gonna toss that out there if anybody wants to come up and say hello or talk about it, their experience. I wouldn't mind having anybody up here just telling us their experience. That would be the way to go. Every once in a while, I'll drop a link. If you want to come up, just let me know, and we'll bring you right on up here. So let's see here. Tim.
Just remember that the rules change very often.
Yeah, that's a true fact. They could change tomorrow. Guys, don't go by what I'm saying. Check it out yourself. Do your due diligence.
But you watched the news today, right?
Yeah.
About the face mask.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what it was about. I was about to bring that up next.
But I need to use the bathroom.
Okay. Okay. So next, I was going to bring up masks are optional outside now. So just today, I just heard that right before or just today or last night, I just heard it right before my 310 pesos. Is that the 13A, Chris? And is that because you already have it? So every year it's 310 pesos. That's a pretty good price, really. I think all mine will come down too as soon as I get past my probationary year and then pay for the last one, and it'll be good. So you're from Brooklyn. I know your head's spinning by the time you get those orders go one way and to go the other way. But they're not going to tell you that they don't know, and they're not going to tell you they're wrong. So if they sent you that way, they'll say, yeah, but I told you to do around the corner. Anyway, yeah. It is always something going through. Yes, Tim, I read it this morning I watched it on the news in the local news, and it is optional. It is optional. It's immediately too, because he signed an executive order. So outdoors is optional as long as it's ventilated, which is ventilated if you're outdoor anyway. You're outdoor in the air. Or unless you're an elderly person with problems, that will be optional for you, whether you wear it or not. So it's all optional now, every bit of it, and it's not mandatory anymore to wear your mask outdoors. And that is the new rule passed just a while ago, I guess. Yeah. So how long have you had the 13A visa, Tim? I mean, Chris? Because I know you've been here a long time now, and you probably had it over a year, right? Or over a couple of years? Because now it costs that to start out, I don't know how much you started out with, though. It probably was different then, Chris, and it's going to be different where you're at anyway. I think where everybody's at, just go by the boss there and see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you're considered a senior for real? Hell, I didn't know you was that old, Tim. I thought you was young as me. What is technically a senior? Yeah, JG. I'm gonna tell you true, man. Whenever I'm really am wrong, I admit it, and That makes me feel better about saying, "Hey, I'm sorry, but you better find out for somebody else." I don't know. you know. Yeah, technical. What age is technical? What is it? Is it because of disability, or is it because of age, or whatever? I'm not sure what you're saying there, bro. Anyway, so that happened. No more mask outside, and you don't have to wear them inside unless it's. I mean, you do. The government doesn't say you don't have to wear them inside, but some places don't even make you put them on now. I imagine also there was a saying they were saying on that same thing that they think maybe by the first of the year that they'll hit the threshold of immunity and be able to do away with the mask altogether. So we will see. 6 years old or older. Okay. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I got a couple years. Well, a year and a half till I'm I guess considered a senior. But you don't. It's your option also, Tim. It's not mandatory anymore. It is. They strongly suggest you do. They don't say you have to. So that's all up to you, Tim. And if you got a bunch of illnesses going on, yeah, Betty's got to chime in there and think she's right, but she's wrong too. She's gonna wear it anyway because she's used to it. She says. But yeah, they said strongly suggest that you do wear it if you're a senior or you have existing illnesses. Oh, really? Betty's going to say she's sorry and tell them that she don't know. But I ain't seen her do that yet. It's an activity, Tim. 62 in the States. Maybe so. Maybe 60 here because of the loss space insurance. But I don't know. I don't know any of that. See, I tell you, I don't know. But I know what they said. They said strongly suggest that you wear it if you're elderly or have existing conditions. And it's not, they didn't say as a matter, they said strongly suggest. That was the order. And it says non mandatory. None of that's wearing masks is mandatory. So they say outdoors is gone. I'm gonna say I'm gonna see a lot of people that are outdoors without masks now. We see them, a lot of them out here in the province out here in the country. Anyway, nobody wears a mask hardly, and so that's that. And there's my linkity link, guys. So I'm going to run through it one more time, guys. Really am. NBI, the Capitol building, San Fernando. Went there, got my clearance, NBI investigation clearance, so I could turn him a 13A in a matter of minutes. I'm going to say a minute because I walked in, I give her the receipt that I'd already paid, and she hands it back to me immediately. Now, did I check it to make sure it was right? No. That's what's something I'm changing my lifestyle about, is I'm going to check from now on. Anyway, that was really easy to do. The investigation part, getting it started, took about a couple hours sitting there and walked down to get my pictures made. But that was okay. And went back 2 months later, they're done. Took it, put it with my 2 folders, got a copy and all that stuff, put it with my 2 folders. Went to the Bureau of Immigration and turned in my 13A double folder and paid them 11,480 pesos. And that is in the works. In the works to 1 or 2 weeks, and then they They post it online, actually, and then we go back down there and get our fingerprints and pictures. No more interview, guys. No more interview. According to the boss down there, that was the boss down there that told me that. So no more interviews. Just wait after my pictures and fingerprints, 2 to 3 months, which means I'll probably have to re-up my tourist visa for 2 to 3 months until I get it back. I'm sure that's going to happen. Sure, I'm going to have to go pay that money. I'm going to extend for the 2 months the first time, and then if it don't come within the 2 months, I'll go ahead and get a one and save a tad bit of money on that. Not really though, because if it don't come in within the month after that, then I got to drive back to English City, which is an hour from here, and got to burn that gasoline or pay somebody, one or the other. Okay, we'll see you later, JG. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Okay, Mayang, the bucket list travelers here. Hello, everyone. Wi-Fi is choppy where I'm at. Just working. Thanks for coming, Miyagi. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Okay, so we did 13A. Got to wait till the 19th. Go get our fingerprints, our beautiful pictures done. And then 2 to 3 weeks after that, 2 to 3 months after that, back to them to pick up the paperwork is all. And a new ACR card. But I have the tourist ACR card. I don't have to buy it again. But I have that. So I'm saying that they make me wait the whole 3 months so that I pay the extra in to the visa people. But maybe not. You never know. Anyhow, let's go right here. See what's going on. I went to the NBI office with the SRRV people, and I was able to go to the front of the line immediately. I was in and out in 2 minutes. Also, you said you were over 60, so if you're over 60, they'll move you to the front line anyway over there. They got a seniors line. I seen a couple people go to that. They just walked right up to it, and it was over. So they fingerprinted me there electronically and by the ink at the NBI the first time. But the second time, 1 minute. I'm serious. In and out. It's a beautiful Capitol building over there. I don't know if that's where you went, Tim. I'm sure there's a place for NBI up there too, though, in English City. But in San Fernando, it's a beautiful, beautiful place up there. So we did a video, and Betty will have it on her channel, Betty and BT's Adventures. If you guys get a chance to look at that. Gaia. Good night to JG. And so since I'm going over it all, no interview, according to the boss there. It may be different in your town. It probably is, Who knows? But as far as we had 2 folders. We paid the amount I said. We just get fingerprints and pictures, no interviews, wait 2 to 3 months, and start my probation year. And then we do it all over again next year. And then after that, I think I'll be in Chris's boat. But as far as the first timer here, where I'm at, I'm gonna keep it to here where I'm at. And that's what we went through anyway. You went to San Fernando. Yeah, it had a beautiful building, the Capitol building up there, and the gardens and stuff around it. We really enjoyed that. We walked all around and took video. The video will be on Betty's channel. I hope you guys watch it. Miyagi, Betty says, my wife says hello. Let's see what else we got going on. Good to see you, Miyagi. Really is. I met Miyagi on another channel. I really like Miyagi. Yes, that's what I wanted to point out today also. Everything's different from office to office, to city. But I think they're going to revamp the whole system, and it's going to start costing people more money because of the new president's going to do something. He's already appointed somebody over the Bureau of Immigration. We don't know who it is, but he said it in a thing the other day. And he wants to revamp where everything is really streamlined, which is a good idea, but it's going to cost the consumer, or the visa applicant or whatever. So I'm just looking for the prices to head up around here by the first of the year. That's what we was talking to. Also, the LTO, anytime an office does mess up, guys, don't expect them to say they messed up. Just expect to pay the fee again, because that's what I had to do. I tell you what, I got a break on it because it was just one piece of paper and a card, and the break was, not substantial. But then we paid for the registration. We just got it back last night late. So everything's taken care of now is what my report is. Yeah. So prices, Tim, tell you, prices have went through the roof here. Yeah, that's what I'm working on, Miyagi. Right now, I've turned in the 13A paperwork, and I will get that after a year's probation. If they approve it now, they could turn it down, but I don't see any reason why they would. And then I have to wait a year and do the whole thing over again next year. Exact same thing, which will be easier this time because I already have all the paperwork. All I just need to go to NBI again. And they'll check me out for the year that I've been on probation, and then they'll give me the final. And I think Chris, Britain, Philippines, there was talking about his was so low because he's been here a while. He's been here a while, and he's already went through the probationary period, and he's already a resident here, so it's cheaper for him. Good time to apply. Yeah, I think. Yeah, really, it is, Miyagi, because I think it's going to go up. I really do. It's just all the signs point to an increase, and it's like Tim said, it's going to be different in every city, place, everywhere. So that's what we were taking care of here today, letting you know what happened, why, and where. And let's see what we got. We still got 6 people in here. But that's what I was planning today. I was planning to sit in here for an hour with you guys, and I have. It's over an hour now. And talk about it, and I've got it out there. If you guys got any questions, want to come up and ask any question, or give your thing, I'll just throw it out there. You can. I don't mind staying a little longer. Let's see. There we go. And that should work if you want to come up and tell me what your experiences were whenever you went to immigration, whenever you went to LTO, whenever you went to the NBI, which is a biggie. Come on up. 3 times in an hour, he's seen rules change. Right. So you got to be ready for all that crazy stuff. It's going to come, and it's going to happen. I'm glad that I come on here and talk about it. I'm going to do a video about it also, not just this one. I'm going to do another video that explains what happened. Now, I'm going to tell you what, guys, you got to keep it cool. And there's a point, though. People reach a point, but you will get in trouble if you raise Cain at any of those officers. They'll just escort you out. And you won't be doing it that day, and maybe not ever again. So it's best to gain some patience is just whenever you can find any. Pull them in there and stuff them away somewhere so you'll have some extra whenever it happens. I know I since I've been here, there's rules changed a bunch too. I mean, put the 13A visa, we don't have to have any, according to our office right there in Marquee Mall up there in English near you, Tim. You don't have to have an interview anymore. No more interviews for that. The marriage visa. Miyagi, whenever you do go get your Philippine license here, Don't use one of the guys that'll do it for you, because they'll rip you off, is what I was told. So I didn't even talk to those guys. But I'm going to tell you what, to get your medical, you can do it right there, right across the street from the LTO. And the suggestion I got for you is really just check, make sure they did their paperwork right. And before you leave the place, or you'll just be coming back paying them more money. Really? Yeah. So they moved the checkpoints around. Everything changes. Also, today I discussed that I just found out before I got here is that masks are no longer mandatory out days. However, they are highly suggested for the elderly and people with symptoms. I mean, I forget what you call it. If you have got bad heart or something like that, they suggest you keep on wearing it. However, it is not mandatory to wear outside in ventilated areas with no crowds. So if you're riding down the road on your bike and you want to take your, don't use fixtures, Miyagi, you're right. If you want to take your mask off, nobody's going to give you a ticket or run you down and say, put your mask on and blah, blah, blah. Outside. I don't think. And personally, guys, I've been going with that one for a while outside when I'm riding the bike. Can't breathe. I want to be able to breathe, guys, So that's why I've been doing it. Let's go down through here. Yes, it is a good time to apply. And there is my link if y'all want to talk with me up here. And yeah, the rules change all the time. Miyagi, yeah, go get that Philippine. It's easy. Take your license down there. All your documents that you need. I mean, it's online. Everything is. And it doesn't take as long as you think here in San Fernando. You're gonna think it's going to, because there's gonna be a bunch of people down there. But your medical exam across the street, it took me 5 minutes. I got a couple of papers copied over there, really cheap. Took a few minutes. I got a notary public. Do some notary on some documents that I was taking to the Bureau of Immigration, and it was pretty cheap too. So the eye exam / medical exam is just a bunch of questions, and then they test your eyes and make sure you can see, which I couldn't, so I had to do this. But yeah, do not use fixtures. If there's a fixture run up to you and say, I'll do that for you for 500 pesos, he's probably just going to take your paperwork down to the local dumpster and the 500 pesos and go around the corner and you never see him again. Just say no to fixers. Yeah, that's true. Just say no, right, Timmy? Okay, that gets everybody caught up. Guys, I believe I've covered it all. If nobody wants to come up here and talk about their experiences, my experience. Any questions? Anybody got any questions for me? I'll answer any questions that I can answer. I'll tell you if I cannot. And if I'm wrong, I'll tell you that the next time. But yeah, for real, I didn't expect any more than an hour to talk about this. Can't get fined if you get caught using a fixer. Can't you get fined? Yeah, because I know one thing about that. Only one thing. You can get fined for it because they only use registered representatives. They don't call them fixers, but they will let you use a registered representative. But he does the same thing that you would do. He just goes in the door and turns the paper in quicker. There's a door for each. There's a number one window for each one of the things you got to do. And you just go to those things and you'll be done. Bill Pruitt, how are you, buddy? So that's the gist of it. Bill, if you want to know about it, you can read my thing. I'm going to call it a day, guys. If there's any more questions, you can ask me. But other than that, I think I'm going to shut it down. But yeah, I think using the fixtures can get you in trouble because there are registered representatives that you can use that is inside there. If you don't know how to speak English, whatever, you can use those guys. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to get in trouble. Or you're going to get ripped off, That's the big thing. You're going to get ripped off. I don't know if they'll fine you, but they may, and you're going to get ripped off. Okay, guys. Great broadcast. Over an hour already. And I had a great time. Thanks for coming. I'll just start doing a little bit more live streams as I go, guys, and maybe you guys can come now and then. We'll figure out what the best time to do it is. It's already 10:41 in the States on the East Coast. Let's see, 9:49. Just 7:41 on the West Coast. Miyagi's out that way. And I'll start doing these more often and update you guys on things going on. Oh, I was going to tell y'all one more thing that happened. Before I go, I'll go ahead and throw it up here. But in the middle of the night, last Friday, Thursday or Friday, I woke up and started walking through the house, and I stabbed myself through the foot. I stabbed myself through the foot with a hook. You hang your towel on the back of the door. It falling off, and it got me right through the foot. So I'm on antibiotics still a few more days. It went all the way through, all the way to the bone too. And so it was a double hook. It was like that wide. And you guys don't do that here. Watch where you're going, even if you just woke up at night. Betty's been taking care of me. I was able to drive and walk Monday for our little fiascos, and that worked out. So take care, guys. Don't step on nothing over here. You can get infected and you could die. But not me, because Betty's taking care of me already. See you later, guys. Unless anybody wants to come up, I'm going to call it a end the broadcast thing. And y'all have a great day. I think everybody's gone almost. No, I still have 8 people here. Never made it to 10. Oh, yeah, I made it to 10 million. Made it to 10 million. Bill Pruitt, give me a call, buddy. Okay, Bill. Well, give me a call, buddy. I'll talk to you on the messenger as soon as you get a chance, or whenever you want to. It doesn't matter to me. I'm up at all hours and everything's good. Miyagi, I appreciate you coming by and putting in and everybody, thanks for helping me out and letting me, giving me advice along the way. I'll take advice, all advice I can. You guys can either do it here or anywhere. Just tell me if you had a problem with anything I said, and I'll answer your questions and change things if I'm wrong. I'm not that way. God bless y'all. And thank you so much for being here. And Betty says it too. And Tim, I want to come see you someday here in the near future. Well, within a month, within a couple of weeks or so. Come and see you. And, maybe have a coffee or something, buddy. I'm going to be up that way anyway. Yeah, I'm going to be up that way real soon, the 19th. So holler at me, Tim. Let me know if you're going to be around, and we'll stop and see you. Have a great day, guys. God bless.